Rush Duels! It is time to get back into them. It's been a long time, so I'm starting off with the original, the Seven Roads Magician. Of course, with some new additions.
Forgot on this program it looks a little weird. I'm more used to it in a new program right
Yeah,
now.
it's squeezed in a little tight, you know. But, you know, we wanted to keep with the new stuff.
I'm going first.
Yep, go for it.
All right.
I haven't done Rush Duels in so long, like I forget the details.
Same.
So. But you can summon as many normal summon monsters as you want. You only have 3 zones to work with, so tributing is a little more tight. You got to be careful with the monsters you put on the field. And there's even more complicated mechanics such as max summons, and fusions are a little awkward and weird. But as we see, Mario set 2 monsters.
Yeah.
So what can I go for? Well, I have a play. I think I will set this, and then, is this a spellcaster monster? It is. So I will summon a fire golem onto the field. Now, I'm gonna just activate magical stream right here. I get to pop your back row.
Oh, there goes one of my few trap cards.
Yep. So, yes, since I normal summoned first and then started playing my traps, you couldn't even play that. So I will normal summon now. My Shaman Octopus. And immediately tribute to bring out Shock Dragon. In attack mode, just because I want to start carving away some of this material.
Oh, I didn't want to mention, you do technically have what is considered to be a meta deck for the Japanese format, since Japan is the only one that plays these cards right now. Mm-hmm. So, let's see how well it plays, honestly.
I did see in this copy of the deck there was a Blue Eyes White Dragon in a Spellcaster deck with a few dragon updates, such as Shock Dragon. But I switched it out for a Dark Magician just because there's Spellcaster support in here and I wanted to have fun.
All right.
Obviously, Blue Eyes is one of the highest attacks you'll hit in a Rush Duel without having to use a maximum summon or anything crazy. So it's still a good choice in an average deck.
Okay. I think I will normal summon my Lua, the Sky Savior's Angel. By the way, these guys, since the last time we've been playing around Rush Duels, we should play around with more Rush Duels, by the way, because there's been all sorts of new archetypes that were added in, and this is actually one of them, Sky Saviors.
Okay, let's see them play out.
Yeah, so I can reveal one card in the hand, like my Dunkus, the Sky Savior Knight.
Fusion stuff coming into play, I see you.
Ooh, but there was no fusion cards in there. Darn.
Okay.
They're trying to make fusion cards a little simpler.
When we first played with fusions and Rush Duels, they seemed completely incompetent, much like fusions in the original YuGiOh. So I'm excited to see what they've done to make them a little more viable.
Yeah. All right, then I will normal summon my Dunkus, activate. I can reveal up to 5 fusion celestial monsters in my extra deck.
Oh, extra
to have
deck.
them gain attack points.
My goodness. Okay.
It cannot attack directly, but
I have a juicy monster for you to go for.
I tribute both my Mezame, the Ringing Alarm, and my Lua in order to bring out Guilford the Rising.
Oh. Okay. And if you want to use effect 3 attacks on monsters. But...
Okay, I thought it was 3 attacks in general.
That's really good in Rush Duels, but it's not broken.
They still try to keep Rush Duels semi-balanced, so.
Yeah. No, yeah. That effect feels balanced to me. Because often you'll see your opponent putting out 3 monsters and calling it a turn. So Guilford would punish that very significantly. Now, what am I to do? I drew a bunch of not as strong monsters. That summons strong things from my hand, but that is not quite the effect that is required here. So, what's it gonna be? I can make your monsters lose defense. That's wonderful. I can attack directly. That's not worth it with the high attack points you have on the field. And I can send cards from my deck to graveyard. It's going to be an unfortunate round for me, but I'm going to set a monster. I'm going to tribute it and set a monster. I'm going to, let's see what I'd like to do next. I'm going to set a monster. And finally, I'm going to set a monster.
With my 3 attacking Guilford.
Yeah, I know. I don't have anything good is the problem. This
Well, you'll be happy to know I can only activate this effect by returning 2 warriors from the grave. The rest are fairies.
Oh yeah, you got the mix. Okay.
To make this deck work. Yeah, it looks like I need to have the mix in.
Yeah, I mean the alternative for me would have been to put him in attack mode, which would have been much worse for me. So I will do this play.
Is there anything? Yeah, I guess what I'll do is I'll normal summon my Metarina, the Light Retriever. Her effect is I can return 1 level 7 or higher warrior from my field back to the owner's hand. I guess that's a means of self-protection if I know something's in the back row, but
yeah,
doesn't seem like that's beneficial at the moment. So
it's not huge.
So I'm just going to do some straight out attacks. Attack the middle.
Yep.
Attack the leftmost card.
Aha!
Ooh, that order did not work out in my favor.
Yeah, it only had 1,000 defense, but I mean that's opposed to 0 defense. Now the 7 Roads Witch has an effect where I can summon a 7 Roads Magician if I manage to draw one. I did.
Oh.
So let's see. I just need to send a single card to the graveyard, and then I can summon the 7 Roads Magician. So what card will I send? Oh, absolutely gonna send one of these. Let's just send the Dark Sorcerer. And out comes the 7 Roads Magician. Now, I think...
Send a top card of your deck to the graveyard. Oh, that's why you play all those different dragons and such. For the different attributes, right.
Yes. Now, let's see if I target that. Do you have any high levels on the field? Oh, you got an 8. Level 7 or higher monster loses attack? Yes, please. I will activate 7 Roads Mage to drop your attack even further. Why not?
Ooh. And
what can my Magician do? Of course, gain attack to monsters in the graveyard, different attributes. We know that. But we're going to put some higher attack. Oh, that's not higher attack. I guess for this phase, we will simply do a little bit of this. And Magical Stream again! We opened up with 2 of them, so... Looks like it wasn't going to be huge, but there it is. And yeah. We'll get the big damage on us. 3,300 battle phase, I think is the call here. It indeed is.
Can you stop destroying my back row?
Oh, I forgot there's no main phase 2 in Rush Duels, so I won't be able to summon this other card from my hand. So I just want to do as much damage as possible. So I will attack.
Oh, one thing we did learn between videos, by the way. We could have one of each. 1 legend trap card, 1 legend spell card, and 1 legend monster card.
We think.
Well, it seems like almost all the decks seem to have that, so...
Since you have 3 cards in your hand, I'm going to clear all the monsters off your field. Hope that you have a dead hand now. Because I got my 7 cards. I'm comfortable.
Alright, so I'm going to normal summon my Lua activate by revealing my Celia, the Sky Savior Knight.
He tries again, digging for that fusion.
Did not get it.
Yeah, digging and digging. Well, you got some boring plays you could make.
Yeah.
That's very much why I was like comfortable with it. I just want to clear every bit of material off your field, because if you have 3 cards in your hand, you're only drawing 2. There's only so much difference you can make happen.
Activate. I can reveal up to 5.
Wow. Celestial Warrior type monsters. Well, fair enough.
To lower your attack points by that much.
It's good. You got more?
Trying to figure that out myself.
I mean, you don't have a tribute in your hand. I don't see it happening for you, but...
Do that, and I can deal I can choose 1 warrior monster on the field, and it can deal piercing damage, Xylo. Ooh.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's in the cards for you, my
no,
guy.
I did not draw. I have a bunch of high-level tribute monsters. I'm just not drawing them. Like, I didn't even... Like, I couldn't even argue that they were sent to the grave. I'm just not drawing them.
Alright, so something I like to do in Rush Duels is set as many spell and trap cards in my hand, so next turn I can draw even more. Even though, in a regular Yu-Gi-Oh game I wouldn't do that much necessarily. And now what do I do? I really don't like this card, I've decided. But here he is. So... No, it's not the call for right now. It's just not a good card. Okay, well... I suppose my play is to normal summon Dark Sorcerer. We have attack points, you don't. So let's take advantage of that situation. We'll attack the Piercing Samurai. No piercing damage to me. We'll attack the Sky Savior Knight. Wipe your field out while keeping mediocre attack points on my field, but better attack points than you put up. Because you have a lot of zeros in your deck. So, I think, yeah. We'll end the turn.
No, it's very evident that the reason why the Celestials have low attack points is because of they're meant to mess with their own attack or mess with your attack points, all that stuff.
Very much so. But if you don't have all the material you need to make a full combo out of that, I'm still winning.
Okay, so I normal summon my Legend Saber, activate, by returning one monster from my deck to the bottom of the bottom.
Yep,
I can
graveyard
set
to the bottom of the deck.
I can search out one Legend Warrior, which apparently is a archetype. I guess Legend is its own archetype. I guess.
That's misleading, but fair enough.
Yeah. Because it says I can search out one Legend Warrior type monster, meaning it has to be a Legend type, meaning a Legend.
They can do whatever they want with their game, I guess, but I just don't think I would make a special Legend mechanic and a special Legend archetype.
But there's a reason why this guy's in here, because Guilford, the Lightning, is coming.
Oh, is he here?
He's here.
Oh, yes.
And he calls down the lightning.
Oh my goodness. That's so crazy. You just sent so many spellcasters to my graveyard.
Yeah, but one of them was your ace, though.
I know. Anyway, now that I have 4 spellcasters in my graveyard, I activate Dark Revelation and destroy all your monsters. Yeah.
Boo.
That was fun to spell out for you. Okay, but I don't have a crazy hand or anything. It's still pretty weak over here. So...
But I only have 2,400 life points left, so...
Yeah, I can't hit that raw right now, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to use
really?
Mystic Dealer. We're going to send... 7 Roads Mage to the grave. I got 7 Roads Magician. We're in. Whispering Fairy. Send Dark Lurker away, because he's been dead. Oh, I can return your Guilford. I thought I was looking at mine for a second. Do I have any cards I want to return? No, I only return your cards. We'll put Guilford back in there. Sure, there you go. You have him. Because that'd be funny if you get him and not enough material to use him.
But isn't it... Can't you summon one more time?
I can... Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. Because of 7 Road Magician's effect. With that as effect, I would not have enough. With this effect,
I activate my hand trap. Go.
I left you with an empty field and a dead hand. It's over.
Yeah.
Empty field, empty hand.
Okay, so I know the mistakes I made. I know what I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna go second. That being said,
that's wise. Ooh, okay. So, what can we do here? We can send a spellcaster from hand to the graveyard. We can attack directly. We can summon this card. Yeah, I guess I just summon what I can right now. So, normal summoning Mystic Dealer. Normal summoning Shining Shaman. No effects to be activated. I will normal summon a 2,500 monster. Set 2 cards. Full hand next turn. And simple as that. One interesting about Rush Duels that, we haven't done in a while is just your turns go so fast, but there's more turns. So the duel still ends up being like just as long.
Yeah. Which is weird, if we're being honest.
It really is. Because you think it would just be such a quicker duel, but there's a lot of back and forth that happens.
And then I'll normal summon you. I will activate, revealing my Goblin Hole Digger, Captain.
Good luck.
Please tell me I did not just send. Okay. Phew.
Okay,
I
just
thought
go
I
for
just
the
sent-
legend.
Okay. I did send my Legend Saber, which allows me to search on my Legend Guilford, though, which is not good. But then again, he would have been kind of useless because I need to add a card. I need to add a card with that title first.
You got a 2500 monster face, Mario. What do you got?
Gonna be honest.
Yeah, it was enough. Ooh, I like this card on the field. I just drew so many spell cards, my goodness, and I don't even have a spellcaster on the field. Let's change that. Let's start with Hammer Crush. I will send a spell-destroying effect to the graveyard to destroy one of your spells. Just to empty out this hand a little further. Next up, we will normal summon the Seven Roads Mage. This will let me send a card from the top of my deck to my graveyard. Or not. It's fine. I don't need him anyway. I really want to summon my Seven Roads Magician. But first, we'll use Magical Stream again because we had 2 of those in our opening hand. Or in
Really?
hand. Yeah, so
Dang.
no back row for you with this deck, apparently.
I literally, whenever I draw a spell card, you immediately have that.
Man, I want to summon my Seven Roads so bad, but I also want to clear out your field so bad. I'll do more damage if I don't. So
And plus, you actually won't get that much benefit from your Seven Roads because you don't have a lot of different attributes in your grave right now.
Yeah, so like if I'm playing the short game right now, I'm gonna just go for this move. And end the turn. I hate leaving something in my hand, especially a tribute monster, but it's just a better field than my hand is at the moment. You know, pleasant to tell you, I don't have any more spell destruction on hand right now, or on field.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had 3
Oh.
pieces of spell destruction.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so
Ow.
I'll activate. I'll bring out my Mezzane, the ringing alarm, and activate its effect. If you have a monster with 2,500 attack or more,
That I do.
I can add a level 7 or higher monster warrior from my deck.
From the graveyard to your hand, yep.
Yep, and then I will tribute both of them
Beautiful.
to bring out Guilford the Legend,
My goodness.
activating his effect,
Not
allowing me
again.
to equip to him my Armament of Ascension.
Yeah, so you're tougher than me now.
Then I also activate Sky Savior symbol.
Okay, he's a tough boy. I ain't beating him with attack power, I'll tell you that much.
All right. Now I'll cut down your dragon to pieces.
That's fair. Get the power off the field before I can do anything about you. Less life
Yeah.
point damage.
Also, I don't want to. I want to limit putting as many spellcasters in your grave as possible right now. Because
Yeah.
Of that.
I will say I have Dark Revelation on the field right now. If you put 4 spellcasters in the graveyard, you're done for. Or if I put 4 spellcasters in the graveyard, you're done for. So what I'm saying is you're done for. Anyway, I'm going to put a spellcaster in the graveyard by attributing this and summoning the Seven Roads Witch.
No, trap hole.
Fair. I saw that as an option for a legend card, and I was like, ooh, that'd be a just fun classic card. I went with something a little more specific for this deck. But well done, Mario. Well done. Anyway, oh yeah. No, that just reduced defense. We're just gonna summon. We're just gonna summon it all, I suppose. Can I beat you? I don't know. We're gonna put out our Seven Roads Magician. Activate the effect. See what we get. Nope, didn't think so.
500 points short.
Yep. We're gonna hold off on this particular card that's in my back row right now, and we're just gonna set another card as defense, and it is what it is. Yeah. You have all your attack boosts going on,
Mm-hmm.
and a
But
full
I know
hand.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to equip one more equip spell to him. That's going to be very annoying. I might actually seal this duel,
It
actually.
might, because you're done for if you don't seal the duel.
Protection of Anthe.
That sounds like it's gonna do the job.
So I can return one card from my graveyard back into the deck and activate the effect. The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects.
Yeah, no, I specifically do destroy you. You're good.
Meaning that even that trap card can work on it.
Yep. Okay, and I've already burned 3 of my spell destruction cards, which might be the majority of them for all we know.
Reveal 4.
See what you get.
To lower your attack
Oh,
points.
not the life points too? Okay.
Then I normal summon my Legend Saber,
Oh my
activating
goodness.
his effect by returning my Mezzane.
You seem to have a lot of recovery power in this deck, almost.
Yeah, I guess that's just because of all the whole thing with it. Did not allow me to search out
A Legend Warrior?
Legend Warrior. Oh, from the graveyard, right?
Yeah. You
I guess
have
that's
been
if I accidentally-
misspeaking Graveyard and Deck this entire video, so...
Yeah, I have been. I guess that's if I accidentally mill out my Legend card. That's a way of recovering it.
Makes sense. Or, you know, lose it. But so far with, you know, your Guilford on the field, he's seems to be a bit dominant.
Yeah, I'll have Legend Saber destroy your 7 Roads of Magician.
That's really sad. Okay.
I'm gonna see if my Celia can destroy your face down.
Yeah, that'll do.
And Guilford will attack you directly.
Absolutely. We're a little low now. 5-card draw. We got our Dark Magician, but unfortunately we got our Dark Magician and a 7 Roads Magician.
By the way, can I just point out a neat little combo that didn't seem like it was gonna matter much, but did in the end to be stronger than your
Yeah.
7 Roads? So, Armaments of Ascension. Decrease the level of the monster by 2 and increases attack and defense by 200, right? Sky Savior's symbol. The equipped monster gains attack equal to its level by 100.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of little things that added to that. Anyway, my my legend spell card is Pot of Avarice, because you send so many, you know, monsters to your graveyard in a rush duel. So I figured that'd be advantageous, and in this hand it certainly was. So, do I go for a 7 Roads, or do I don't know, man. One monster on your field cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Well, that's not going to happen. What about my Whispering Fairy? Send a card from hand to the graveyard. Shuffle. No, that's not huge either. But we'll just summon things because we need tributes at the very least. And you know what? I suppose what we got to do is put out our Dark Magician. Because... Actually, no, let's not. Oh, we can't go back, can we? Okay, we can go back. Lovely. So... Actually, yeah, let's just summon everything here. We'll do maximum damage. We're going to summon the Dark Magician, our legend card. Then we're going to summon Dark Sorcerer. I don't know if I'm going to survive to next round, but we'll play as if we are. And I'll set everything I got. And we will activate 7 Roads, sending another card to the... I mean, 33 is good. But you have 38, unfortunately. So unless I have a card on my field that can deal, you know, more than 2,500 points to your life points, it's over for me. If only there was like another legend card that could do that or something, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just
well,
3,800 of burn damage. Bam!
Tributing both these cards, I can bring out Guilford the Rising. And yeah, I guess I'll just set down this card as a 0. It's a 0 attack monster, so not really gonna matter. So just gonna attack.
You want 1 or 2, Mario?
2.
2? Alright, we'll have it over with then. Clean 25, baby! Clean 25!
That was your legend trap card?
Yes, it was, my good sir. Magic Cylinder.
I had this duel too.
The other option was Dark Revelation and then burn you off your Guilford. But yeah, that was a clean number, so I was happy to let that be the result. You know, just you had weak monsters on the field.
What was one just letting that go through and then like
yeah, it would have destroyed your other monster and then burned you for even further. But either way, I had the numbers on you. So, just the fact that I was able to work your life points early. We often don't consider life points as being so important. But
in Rush Duels that can be a difference.
Yeah, no, this duel they absolutely were. So, because it's not as much of a control field. It's just you had probably one of the strongest control fields we've seen, just because it's a monster I can't get over or defeat. So I defeated everything else you had, and it won. So good stuff, Mario. We should do more Rush Duels. These are fun. These are a nice little breath of fresh air, and especially with some of the different additions we can have into the deck now. Oh man, it's only just beginning. So comment down below if you have been looking at Rush Duels and you have anything you want us to play around with. See how it works out. We can make that happen. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one when it comes, and leave a like if you've enjoyed. We shall see you next time.
See you, folks.